A quiet town in Wisconsin, a lonely farmhouse, and a horror that would inspire some of the most terrifying movies in history. Ed Gein wasn't just a grave robber, he was something far worse. When police entered his home in 1957, they uncovered a nightmarish scene: human skulls, furniture made from bones, and even a suit made of human skin. Ed Gein was born in 1906 in La Crosse, Wisconsin. His childhood was anything but normal. Raised by an overbearing, fanatically religious mother, Augusta, Ed was taught that women were sinful and evil. His father was an alcoholic, and his mother controlled every aspect of his life. Ed and his older brother, Henry, grew up in near isolation on their remote farm in Plainfield. When Ed's father died, Henry started questioning their mother's teachings. But in 1944, Henry was found dead under suspicious circumstances, and some believe Ed may have killed him. However, with no clear evidence, the death was ruled accidental. After his mother's death in 1945, Ed was left completely alone. He kept her room untouched, preserving it like a shrine, but the rest of the house became a horrifying workshop of death. He became obsessed with human anatomy, grave robbing, and creating costumes from human skin. But the horror escalated when he started killing. In 1957, local hardware store owner Bernice Wardens vanished. The last person to see her alive? Ed Gein. She had gone missing on the first day of hunting season, which meant most of the town was out in the woods, making it the perfect time for a crime to go unnoticed. Suspicious, police followed a trail to Ed's farm. What they found inside was beyond comprehension. Bernice Wardens' body was found hanging in a barn, her corpse mutilated in a way that shocked investigators. She had been gutted, with her body strung up like a deer. As police searched further, they discovered masks made of human skin, a belt made of human nipples, skulls turned into balls, and chairs upholstered with human flesh. It was something straight out of a nightmare. Gein confessed to killing Bernice and another woman, Mary Hogan, a bar owner who had disappeared 3 years earlier. But how many more could have been his victims? Experts believe Gein was trying to create a woman's suit, a skin suit that would allow him to become his mother. He would wear the human skin to become her, something that disturbed investigators and psychiatrists alike. Psychologists diagnosed him with severe schizophrenia and psychosis. He was declared legally insane and was deemed unfit for trial. Instead, he was institutionalized. But the mysteries don't end there. Some believe Gein may have practiced cannibalism, though no solid evidence was found. Authorities never ruled it out, but with the horrors already discovered, it was hard to imagine anything worse. In 1958, Gein's house mysteriously burned to the ground. Some say the townspeople did it to erase his memory from Plainfield, while others claim it was an accident. Whatever the case, the house, once a place of unimaginable horror, was gone. Gein spent the rest of his life in a mental institution, dying in 1984 from complications of cancer. But his gruesome crimes live on in pop culture. Movies like The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho, and The Silence of the Lambs all took inspiration from the real-life monster that was Ed Gein. Even in death, the fascination with Gein remained. His tombstone was stolen by morbid collectors, reinforcing how his crimes continued to haunt the world. What do you think? Was Gein simply insane, or was there something even darker hidden in Plainfield? Let us know in the comments.